Sister, come here just for a second. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. So he taught you that you are Israel, right? Real quick, you got to know what to do now. You see what I'm saying? There are steps that you have to take, right? Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12, and this is the reason why I read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
It's a requirement now, since you know you're Israel, right? Read on.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
It's for your good.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So what are some of the commandments that we are lacking today, right? That's the question, right? What are some of the commandments that you see your people lacking? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. This is what we want to do. We want to make sure that you know the commandments so you won't be on God's bad side. You see what I'm saying? As you can see in our community, he's turned his back on us. Why? Because we haven't been keeping the commandments.
That's right.
Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Now, what do men wear these days that seem like it's normal, but they shouldn't be wearing? That's a woman's garment. What do you say that is? What are men wearing these days that they shouldn't be wearing? That's a woman's garment. The Bible says. Say it. A dress. And what else? You see what I'm saying? But what did God say that was?
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
You see what I'm saying? Now the question is, if men are wearing dresses, what are women dressing today in, or a garment that women are wearing that belongs to a man that they shouldn't be wearing? Come here, sis. What's your name?
Jonetta.
Jonetta.
They wearing what, boxers and
What else?
men clothes, baggy
Pants
clothes,
and stuff like that. Why are they doing that? Because they don't know. You see what I'm saying? They got away from the commandments of God. Now give me Isaiah 52 and 1. Real quick, Jonetta, right? Real quick, we're going to hit these scriptures, right? Because I want you to be on the good side of God, right? Isaiah 52 and 1. Read this, because the garments that you were wearing, the God that you serve, that's your father, he said that is a beautiful thing, right? Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 52 and verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city.
You are holy to God. The beautiful garments is what? Give me 1 Timothy. This is the first. What up, B? What up, B? You got it, man. Hey, real quick, Jonetta, I want to hit a few things. What's your question, B?
Hey, he said God gave his toughest battles to the toughest soldiers.
Oh, okay.
We ain't at the bottom.
We ain't at the bottom, B? Oh, man, see, B, you got it all. See what I'm talking about? That's why you ain't feeling it, but you got to know this is a nation thing. This is a people thing. I'm going to answer her question, and I got you. Read what you got.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair, or gold, or pearl, or costly array.
See, we want to get you in the modest apparel. You see what I'm saying? We want to have you in the dress, Jonetta, like a lot of our sisters that could congregate with us. That is according to God. You see what I'm saying? That's keeping the commandments. You see what I'm saying? The reason why you have to do that is because he say so.
That's right.
As you can see, sisters was wearing dresses even in slavery. That dress thing is a new thing. God will judge you for not wearing a dress. Did you know that? Did you know that he will judge you? Give me that. Give me that in Zephaniah.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Did I say that right? Yeah, Zephaniah, okay. Real quick, he a judge, you sis. We got to bring this out. We want to warn you. Read what you got.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed in strange apparel.
Now, what is the strange apparel? There's coming a time when Christ come back, which is very short, that he will plead. And how he will plead? He will plead with nuclear fire.
That's right.
Men have the ability to rain fire from heaven. We know that, what? We have wars in Ukraine, right? Russia and the United States are very close to this thing, where they will begin to attack America, the land. You see what I'm saying? And what do Russia and America have that could totally, completely wipe out the face of the earth? Nuclear weapons, right? That's how God is going to plead with you. And what he will do is, everyone that is not keeping the commandments in strange apparel that we think is the natural way right now, just because your enemy, your oppressor says so, they will be judged. They will be judged. Give me Isaiah 66. And you say, how are we at the...
We're not at the bottom.
We're not at the bottom. Okay. Read that real quick. We're going to get it.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord shall be known towards the servants, and his indignation towards the enemies.
Drop that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. Now I want to answer this question. Give me 28 and 1. This is what really means to be a head. Right now, I'm going to show you what's the bottom. Let me show you what's the bottom.
Here's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. Read. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So B, are we above all nations of the earth? Sir?
Not technically.
Not technically, right? Yeah. So that means what? Are we number 2, number 3? What would you say? What would you rank us?
I'm number 1 in his eyes. I'm cool.
You can't be like that though, B. Is if you okay. But see, if B, if I see you and you're struggling, say I see you got a flat, right?
Right.
I see you got a flat. I got the tools to help you to fix your flat and get you off the road, right? You got a family in your car. I need to make sure that I pull over and help what? You, right? But if I walk and run past you and stun you and your family, am I wrong?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We here to help each other.
Absolutely, but are we?
But that's a personal choice now.
That's a personal, but it's not a...
Are we, if I help you, I know you.
Right.
So if I ride past and I help you, if I don't know him and I ride past and I help him, guess what I'm doing? I'm still doing the same service. I'm still helping. But if we're choosing not to help each other out, we're choosing not to pass on knowledge and information, then that's what causes us to feel like we're at the bottom, if we're choosing to make them decisions.
So what is the knowledge that we lack? Give me Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. There's a knowledge that we're not passing to each other. You see what I'm saying? What are we not passing? What knowledge that you don't know that you should be passing along is the question you should be asking.
That came from the slave mentality.
What slave mentality?
When we was enslaved, it's a passed down, generation to generation.
What slave mentality is it? Just
enslaved mentality.
what like what? Give me an example.
Like as far as when we were enslaved by the white man, oppressors, then
what did we do?
Pass it on now because we don't pass on the knowledge and the information due to we might get beaten. We still keep that same slave mentality.
Absolutely.
It's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
If we pass it on, I don't want the next person to be above me or beside me. I want this person to surpass me in life.
Right.
You know, but that's why you grab somebody and bring them up, which
Right.
as you grow, you're supposed to go with somebody else.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, guess what? The men that you see out here, we passing on the knowledge. Guess what the knowledge is? Read what you got.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Hey, put your finger right there. Guess what? You a priest. Give me Exodus 19. You a priest and you didn't even know it. Did you know that you signed the contract way back in the day that you told God that I'm going to do exactly what you say, and God said, you do what I say, I will give you the world. And all of this belongs to you. Not no corner, not no hood, not no couple houses. No, you deserve the world. But guess what? You broke your part of the agreement. But this is it. Read what you got.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 5. Therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests.
Listen, you supposed to have this. If God is your father, give me 28 and 15. If God is your father, right? We both agree God is our father, right? But guess what? Your daddy is punishing you and me as a whole. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no individual thing with God. You see what I'm saying? If you screw up, we all jacked up. You see what I'm saying?
Help each other to grow in there.
If we stick together to keep the commandments, that's what we lack. You see what I'm saying?
If we're not choosing to do that, then what are we doing?
Like, give me.
I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong.
Absolutely.
What I'm saying is what you're doing is what he's asking of us to do.
He's asking you, B.
Us. He ain't just me by myself. He's asking us as a whole. He ain't asking just me. He ain't
Absolutely.
asking you.
Absolutely.
He's asking us.
But guess what, B? You came through here, right? This ain't, you done came through here.
Right.
Now God is calling you to remember that you are a priest. Give me Jeremiah. He's trying to remind you that you're better than what you are right now. So you can get out here and pass on this information.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is